Yo, what is up, guys? It's Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall. On point reviews all day, every day, and I have something today that a lot of you guys are going to be very interested about, or you already know about this. This one is an exclusive, but it's available right now, so you can come get it after this video if you like it. This is none other than Xerjoff via Cavour 1. Xerjoff via Cavour 1. This one is a Turin exclusive. It's basically a boutique in Turin, Italy. That's where Xerjoff is basically started, is based at. And it was recently made available through the Xerjoff website. I had to jump on it, guys. Full coming in blind. Alright? I didn't care. I mean, I heard a lot of things about this from a lot of people, and especially one of my friends, Raphael, who runs the Xerjoff Facebook group. I'm going to link them below. This is his absolute favorite. All right. So when I hear that stuff, I'm just like, man, I got to go at it. So that's one of his favorites. Via Cavour 1, when it came out, I said, you know what? Let's go. Let's get at it. We're going to talk about Via Cavour 1. So hang on tight. Let's hit the music. Okay, we're back via Cavour 1. Here it is right here. So, Xerjoff, when you buy something from their website, it usually comes in a really huge box. And if you want to check out how the unboxing works, you can just go to my Italica video. I had a whole unboxing on that one. It's pretty much the same, big white box. And then you open it, you got the samples on one side. And I can't wait to test those samples as well. Lots of good ones there. And then you'll get a white box. And then you open the white box, and then you'll get the Xerjoff box, then you open the Xerjoff box, and then you get this one, the case. All right. So it's almost like opening, those Russian ballerina dolls. Just layers after layers. So, anyways, here's the presentation right here of Via Cavour. Here's the bottle, Via Cavour 1, right there. And then one thing you also notice is a numbered edition. So I'm going to try to put it closer here. There you go. There's the batch. And yeah, that's it. That's the presentation. This is basically the Shooting Stars leather case. Pretty much similar to Neo, in my opinion. Okay, so here it is, Via Cavour 1. Let's talk about this right now. The moment I got this, I was straight up like, I'm going to take a bath in Via Cavour today, right? And I really was I drenched myself with this, right? I really, really did. Knowing that I wasn't really going to split this thing, and I had it almost all to myself. Maybe I will by the time this video is out. But to me, I didn't want to split this, okay? So I drenched myself with this. Now, first impressions on Via Cavour was like, oh my God, I've smelled this before. That was the first one. That was the shocker. I was like, what? It's not. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I was thinking it was gonna be something that was gonna blow me away. It did, but the first honest impression was like, this smells like something. Oh my gosh, what is it? And that was like the same thing I smelled when what was the other one? When I smelled Initio Rehab, that white one over there. I was just like, oh my God, this smells like the spice bomb, right? That I used to have back in like 2011, I think. And true enough, like, it is sort of like spice bomb. But this one, I was like, oh my God, smells like something. But with a twist, okay? So I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, what that something is. And maybe for those that own Via Cavour, you can confirm this with me, because I feel like it's really the same or close. So let's get into the notes here, because not everybody has the same smelling experience as me. So, first likable part of Via Cavour, guys, Peachy Opening. All right, Peachy Opening with basically peach and quince. All right, peach is a lovely note, to be honest. Almost every fragrance I've had with peach is really, really good. Okay, if you've never had peach in your entire collecting experience, then maybe this one is for you. The peach here, for me, is bright, is lovely, is luscious. Not overly fruity. Despite, even if you add berries, because there's berries in it, it is not overly fruity in my opinion. They just kind of just go together, the peach and the berries. But to me, the peach really, really stands out. There's quince in it as well. All right. Now, this peachy opening, I feel it goes strong, and then it mixes well with the second part of Via Cavour. Okay, and the second part I'll discuss in a second. But for those wondering if the peach makes it a femme perfume, wait a second, okay? Because the peach can be, okay? When I smelled the peach here, I said, you know what? I think the women will love this as well, So ladies, if you're listening, this one can be a great one as well, okay? It's almost like buying an expensive Chanel perfume, like one of the private blends. It's that same kind of feel. And but the peach though is mixed in with a hovering combo of caramel and chocolate. Okay, caramel and chocolate. All right. Now the chocolate here, guys, is not cacao. All right. So I've been reviewing some cacao ones, so it's straight up like cacao powder. The milk here is more like milk chocolate. Okay, Italian milk chocolate. And this chocolate here, to me, provides an additional layer of great whiffs, but it doesn't take Via Cavour to like the chocolate territory where it becomes a chocolate scent or even a chocolate gourmand scent. To me, it's a hovering note that, in my opinion, this is what makes it slightly masculine, right? The chocolate mixed in here is not intended to be a yummy chocolate or a warm chocolate. It's just a note that just sort of counters the overly sweet intro of the berries, the fruits, or you can say not just the sweet, it's like the fruity, the peach, the berries, the quince, the chocolate sort of counteracts it and then just brings it back to earth. All right, and basically tells you this is a well-balanced fragrance. Now, the second part, which is the blockbuster here also in Via Cavour, is the rose patchouli oud combination. All right, the rose here is basically from Morocco. And I think that for rose lovers, this is one for the books, okay? The rose here is wonderful, okay? It is not imposing whatsoever for those who aren't really into rose, but you can tell once you smell it, it's high quality rose. You can smell it, it's just, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous rose. And the patchouli here mixed with the rose provides a layer of warmth and coziness, okay? So speaking about the fragrance that smells like this, it is none other than Boudicca the Victorious Ardent. Okay, this part rather, because Boudicca the Victorious Ardent is well known for having its rose oud patchouli combo. All right, which is also, they say, is like Noir de Noir from Tom Ford. But then Noir de Noir, I only smelled through in passing. I don't have a decant. I don't have the scent, so I don't know. I can't compare them. And Boudicca the Victorious Ardent is, believe it or not, one of the few fragrances that I ran out of. I literally ran out of because of the use, because I thought it's one of the best perfumes I've ever smelled. Okay, so that part, the rose oud patchouli combo, man, this is the right cross of the 1-2 punch. For those who do boxing, it's the right cross. It's the knockout punch. This is the second most likable part of Via Cavour. And to me, there is oud in the notes, but the oud does not separate from this. Okay, it's like you mixed ardent. You know what I mean? You just put ardent in this, and so if you have smelled ardent, you're gonna like this. Okay, and if you haven't smelled ardent, then you're gonna get a blockbuster hit, because that's precisely what I got when I got ardent. Now the Drydown here is basically amber, musk, vanilla. They're all likable notes. They're all likable base notes. It creates a yummy skin scent to me. I do detect some cashmeran here, but it's not enough to take the fragrance to the ultra bitter side, because it can. But rather, to me, the cashmeran controls the amber side, so it doesn't become too sweet. Okay? So basically, the progression here is sweet, rosy, then not so sweet balanced. Okay? So if you can look at that progression, that's basically what it is. So sweet, rosy, and then not so sweet balance. And to me, guys, I mean, this thing's an incredible blend. I think that if you love scents that exude class, sophistication, playfulness, this is it, And this can be for a formal occasion, But then it could also be for anything, a classy day or night out, or just simply to feel awesome. Okay, simply to feel awesome. If you want to feel awesome today, put that Via Cavour on. You're gonna feel awesome. All right, especially now that we don't do a lot of social things. Just for yourself at home, man, this is wonderful. Like I said, I drenched myself in this. Now, I will say this, that exclusives like this, like Via Cavour, they do have what I will always tell Eli, this is called stunt value. Okay, stunt value. If you own exclusives, there is some stunt value into that, especially if you're into social media. You share your exclusives. A lot of people like your photos or whatever, and people think you're the bomb or you're the ish. Then buy this if you're into exclusives. If you're into that stuff, again, no judging. It's whatever you want to do. If you're into exclusives, you want to be known as an exclusive collector, you got to have this in your lot. Via Cavour. It's quite nice. All right. So, and also, you guys know my video, Basic Economics, where I was saying, it's all about supply and demand. Right now this is available, but we don't know until when. The last time this was available was Black Friday a couple years ago. And then people are searching for it like crazy. Like Symphonium right now. People are looking for Symphonium right now. Italica, next year people will be looking for that. So, if in terms of like getting something while it's still there, I mean, definitely grab it while it's still there. It does have a lot of value and stunt value. Maybe you can even say resale value. Is pretty good, okay? Now, it is only a 50 mil, so that's the thing. I wish I had more, but it's only 50 mil. That's my only gripe. But in terms of prices for Xerjoff, I mean, Xerjoff is the winner in terms of price, okay? Because I feel like no matter what, whether it's an exclusive or it's their most expensive one, it still doesn't go overboard. I feel like the pricing for Xerjoff is quite nice. It's between, you could say, 180-ish to maybe 250-ish. And that's exactly on most people's budgets. If you are into niche, this is nothing new to you. It's not that expensive for Xerjoffs, especially also in the gray market. It's also great prices. So I can't say nothing about Xerjoff. There's a reason why I have a lot of Xerjoffs. It's not just the variety, but the pricing is quite excellent. You do get what you pay for. All right. So the pricing for Xerjoff to me is awesome. Okay. So to me, at the end of the day, guys, this is like an absolute unisex gem. I'm now pretty sure that Xerjoff also does cater to the femme market because, this is something that me and my wife would choose if we were in Turin. If we were in Italy, by the way, I have an Italy video somewhere here on the lifestyle playlist. We were in Italy, but I was into fragrances then. But this one here, I mean, I would have picked this out, and plus exclusive. The opening of the peach with the hovering caramel chocolate, as well as that rose patchouli oud combo that's, you can see in Ardent, is going to be alluring for both women and men. Okay? And I reckon, like I said, if you've never owned Ardent, you might be blown away by this. And this is basically Ardent, but with additional notes, likable notes, the chocolate, the caramelized chocolate, the peach quince combo makes it something else, and like I said, it's like once in a blue moon. So 50 mil, gotta grab it. Okay. Now this may be split, I'm not sure. By the time this is out, this video is out, make sure to check out our splits at TroyD247 Frag. That's where I split some of the stuff that I collect. Now, I am not a decant seller. I'm not trying to make money off of this, like, I have an enterprise of decants, but whatever it is that I buy, I share it to everybody through decants. And you can check that Instagram for everything that I do. I don't do like all the fragrances, but when I do, you gotta hop on it because it's reservations only. But yeah, Via Cavour. Wow, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm glad because my Ardent ran out. I'm not saying this is another Ardent, but because it gives me the Ardent vibes, Rose Oud Patchouli, this is a win for me. This is great. I'm so happy. I don't have to buy another Ardent because I got like an upgraded version with more good notes. And I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like this video, if this gave you a better explanation on Via Cavour, make sure you like this video as well as subscribe, because that's exactly what keeps me going. It's you guys, okay? You guys are the reason this channel keeps going, because all we do is we review the hits and I tell you exactly what I get out of this. No hype, all right? So thank you guys for watching again. This is Troy D. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Take care. God bless. Be safe wherever you are. And props to Xerjoff for this. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.